Apptio customers have to deal with spreadsheets almost every single day. Most of the activity in cost transparency involves uploading spreadsheets. With the advent of artificial intelligence, optical character recognition, and automation, we see scope to improve the Apptio experience for our users. By allowing them to easily upload files like PDF, images, or doc of their bills or expenses, we remove excessive manual effort to upload files to Apptio. Today, we also have many demanding customers. For example, have spreadsheets of size 2 GB. With the current implementation, ITP is unable to import such a huge file. Even Excel does not support such huge files. This requires the on-call to manually import the file into ITP by splitting into small chunks of 25,000 lines. The last time it was done, it took 11 hours with 40 minutes each for a 25,000 line item chunk. This will happen again to finalize the budget cycle. This problem could be solved by the upload of huge files to cloud followed by automated splitting into manageable chunks and then importing. Wouldn't it be awesome if you could just Apptio your files using a few mouse clicks directly from your desktop? Well, let me introduce Apptio Drive, an AI-powered, easy to integrate with any Apptio service and thoughtfully engineered to just Apptio your files. Let's see it in action. I can right-click on a set of files and I see an option to just Apptio it. This is because I have already installed the Apptio Helper application on my Mac and signed into Apptio. We see that the files have started uploading to Apptio and I can see the progress using the Apptio menu bar app. The app shows the user info, disk space available, and the file upload status. Once all files are uploaded, I can browse them in Apptio Drive web app. The files I just uploaded, one is queued, some are under process, and one has finished processing. I also have the option to delete files to reclaim disk space. Next, let us see what was the result of parsing this invoice. This is the image which had been intelligently parsed by our service. Let me fetch the parsed data for this image from our service. In this result, you can see that the service returns the data, table name, and the tag which were intelligently identified. Let's head over to cost transparency, and under invoices, we have a table November 2022. We click it and we can see it was successfully auto-imported here. Next, let's try to import the large 500 MB line items file. I'll head over to ITP and in the labor expenses, I'll click Actions Import, and now we can see a new option to select an already existing file. Note ITP requested for only those files which have labor tag. I'll select line items, hit import, and the import process will start. We can see that for large files it is being processed in chunks. Here we see the split chunks with each of them being processed individually. Here is how the flow happens. Users can use the desktop app to upload various file types to Apptio. These files get saved in S3. The file processor picks new files and sends them to appropriate queues. PDF or images are forwarded to text parsing and CSV Excel files to the CSV queue. The AI-powered parser converts the PDF or image to JSON form and forwards to the classifier. The large CSV processor is responsible for splitting the huge file into smaller manageable chunks. They are then also sent to the classifier. Classifier uses AI and ML to intelligently classify the files and add tags such as invoice, label line item, or asset line item. This metadata is then stored in DB. ITP can integrate with our service. Then, the labor expenses page can send a request to fetch all existing files of type labor. The request is received by a service which queries the DB and returns all valid files for importing. Similarly, with cost transparency integrated with our service, the bills uploaded are automatically exported to CT. We have just started looking into the power of AI and should explore this area as the future of Apptio. With the help of native desktop app, uploading files becomes much easier and users can just Apptio them from anywhere, including smartphones. This in turn saves manual efforts, saves money, is user-friendly and more adaptive across Apptio. Automation and artificial intelligence with OCR that trains itself is the future.